chicken's taking an awfully long time. I'm used to like a 2-minute runtime here. What's the problem?
I don't know. See, look, it's done. See?
Now don't eat the... You?
Well, we got problems?
Sorry, man. I was hungry. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me. I'm sorry.
Sir Grapefang, you know what to do.
I guess I ate the chicken, man.
Let's get into something a bit different today and talk about etiquette and the unwritten rules of Sea of Thieves. Now, all pirate etiquette discussed in this video is considered general community guidelines, meaning while many will follow them, there is by no means any obligation, nor should there be expectation, that anyone you encounter will choose to. Starting with probably what's considered the most agreeable rule across the seas is to not sink tall tailors. These guys are clearly in it for the lore rather than any fight. Because of that, there's a good chance they wouldn't put up one either. Any fun you'd get from sinking them would be short-lived anyway. If they happen to have loot or maybe some spare resources, feel free to take what you need as payment for sparing their lives. Looting fresh spawns for resources is fine, but killing them is often unnecessary unless you have loot and don't care to risk it. Instead, look for other ships in the meantime. Doing this gives any fresh spawn an opportunity to amass loot you could steal later, or maybe even put up a fun, adrenaline-pumping fight. Avoid harassing the same crew over and over unless they are some sort of threat or happen to be toxic. Then naturally sink them to your heart's content. Once should be expected, redemption fight is fair, but over and over just starts to look petty. Win or lose, simple GG's and moving on is better for the community in the long run. Emissaries are always fair game. The moment you put up a flag is the moment you've elected to paint a target on your back. It blatantly shouts to anyone who sees you that you either have or you intend to obtain loot and moreover retain value simply for having a flag that can be turned in by anyone flying the Reaper's emissary. It should be noted that the Reaper's Bones faction are a high-risk, high-reward PvP faction that can be seen anywhere on the map. You have complete and total freedom to hunt them down indiscriminately, and you are encouraged to do so by the game as well, especially since half are server-hopping sweatlords itching to take all that you've earned. Now, arguably the biggest takeaway from all of this is to understand that bullying new players who are obviously new does not make them want to continue playing and get better. Players who play and with a positive takeaway tend to come back and with a positive attitude. Those with a negative one tend to put the game down. If we as PvPers want to build a larger community for the game, then allowing newcomers to learn it, rather than punishing them for being new, enables growth on the seas. I know we'd all more than welcome. Now that you're one step closer to being a true pirate legend, it's time you go out there and test your mettle with what you've learned. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the bell icon so you can always be notified of any upcoming videos. We stream regularly on Twitch at twitch.tv/CopiousJack with all our links located down below. And remember,
it's not about the gold, it's about the glory.